Head coach is Susan Hatch, assisted by Gary Cox, Andy Mullins, and Belinda Osborne. Principal at Manti High School, George Henry. And the home team are the Cougars of Union High School. Head coach Etta Taylor, assistant coaches Kaylin Parsons and Brooklyn Martin. Principal at Union High School, Rick Nelson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remove your caps as we honor a Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the coaches and athletes a round of applause for their great success this season. The UHSAA would like to remind everyone of the importance of good sportsmanship. Your example makes a difference. Ladies, head for your dugouts and let's play softball.
And thanks for joining us on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. We've got the one-loss bracket semifinal in Class 3A here on field number 4, featuring the Manti Lady Templars, as you heard, taking on the Union Lady Cougars. Union Cougars will be the home team. Charles Jr., Centricom Channel 10, Beaver Medical Clinic, Nephi Federal Credit Union, Central Valley Medical Center, Azamite, Jones & DeMille Engineering, and Juab County presenting Restless Heart in concert at the Juab County Fair. Go to juabcountyfair.com. Get your tickets now before they sell out. And our bronze sponsor is Beaver Valley Hospital. Of course, you can check out all the games in 2A and 3A softball today, streaming live on Local10.tv and TV coverage on Centricom Channel 10. Here in the 3A matchup, we have the one-loss bracket semifinal between the Union Cougars and the Manti Templars. The winner of this game will face the Grantsville Lady Cowboys in the championship game coming up at about 12:30. Now that game, if the losing team or the winning team in the one-loss bracket takes on Grantsville, they'll have to beat Grantsville twice to become state champions, as Grantsville has not lost yet in this double elimination tournament. The other game going on in the 2A, the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs are in the championship game awaiting the winner of the Beaver Enterprise game. That is going on field number 3 simultaneously as this game. Both games will be on Local10.tv. Well, we appreciate our sponsors. Let's go to our starting lineups. First for the Manti Templars, as they're the visiting team. Batting first and playing second base, Maddie Cox. Batting second, playing shortstop, Lexi Alder. Batting third, playing third base, Kiana Pogreski. Batting fourth and playing right field, Ellie Christensen. Batting fifth and playing catcher, Jada Shaw. Kate Mackey is pitching. She is batting sixth. Batting seventh, Danielle Hatch, the designated player. Then you have Brynley Goulding batting eighth, playing center field, and Amy Squire playing first base and batting ninth. Lexi Nipko is playing left field as your designated, as your flex player. Doesn't bat, but she plays the field. Here's the first pitch, and it is on the way, and it's in for a strike. From the Union Cougar pitcher, Allie Rook. Rook is pitching and catching as Mallory Bostic. The battery there, first base is Madison Hadlock. Playing second is Delsha Lamb. And there's the second pitch. That is in there for strike 2 on Maddie Cox of Manti. Playing shortstop is Mason Nielsen. Playing third base is Tori Ross. There's your infield. Outfield, Brynley Bartlett in left. Marley Horrocks in center. There's the pitch. That's outside for a ball from Allie Rook. And playing right field is Megan Foote. The designated player batting is Abby Earl, while Allie Rook, the pitcher, will just play the field. No score here in this top of the first inning. Manti at bat, 2 strikes and 1 ball on the batter, Maddie Cox. There's a swing, and she slaps it, but it fouls back into the screen for still a 1-2 count here in this at-bat. Cox bats from the left side, gets out of that box quickly as the slap hitter to get to first base and beat out a lot of infield hits. Here's the pitch. Outside, that squirts away from the catcher, Mallory Bostic. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maddie Cox, the leadoff hitter, had a big hit last night in the quarterfinal one-loss bracket game as the Templars were down 10-8 heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. She had a big hit to left field that scored a run. There's a hit right back to the pitcher. Throw by Rook to first base. The stretch is there, and she is out. Good stretch by the first baseman. That was Madison Hadlock. So Maddie Cox is retired on a 1-3 ground out. That'll bring up Lexi Alder, the shortstop of Manti, followed by Kiana Pogreski, who's on deck. Allie Rook, the Union Cougar pitcher, wheels and deals, and that one's going to be over for strike 1. I don't believe, at least my recollection, if it serves correct, these 2 teams have played this year yet. Here's the pitch from Rook, and that is going to be right on the inside part of the plate for strike 2. So early on, Rook is hitting her spots, getting ahead of both batters. Here are the first two batters for Manti. No one on, 1 out, no score in this one. Allie Rook of Union rocks and fires, and that one's low for a ball. Lexi Alder laying off. Rook back in the circle, looks at her catcher. Mallory Bostic now wheels and fires again, swinging a ground ball to the second baseman, fielded there and thrown to first for the out. Delsha Lamb gets it over to Madison Hadlock for the 4-3 out. That'll bring up Kiana Pogreski.
Second out brings to the plate the third baseman, number
Union outlasted Carbon earlier in the tournament and then came into this game after losing to Grantsville on the championship side semifinal last night. That game ended up being 11-1 in favor of Grantsville. Rook in the circle, taking her time. Here's the pitch. Kiana Pogreski jacks one to center field. It's going to fall in for a base hit for Kiana. And the throw to first from the center fielder is late, but the throw is made.
The batter to the right fielder, number 11, Ellie Christensen.
So now Ellie Christensen, the number 4 hitter, is up for Manti. Jada Shaw, the catcher, is on deck, and Kate Mackey, the pitcher, is in the hole. Kiana Pogreski at first base after the 2-out single. Here's the pitch on the way, and that one is just a bit high from Allie Rook. Ellie Christensen takes ball 1. Winner of this game makes it into the 3A state championship game. Right now, no score in the top of the first. 2 outs on Manti. Runner at first. Here's the pitch to Christensen. High and outside for another ball. 2 balls and no strikes. For the Cougars, Marley Horrocks will lead off. Delsha Lamb and Mason Nielsen. 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first. Right now there's 2 outs. Kiana Pogreski at first base. She hasn't taken off for second. Here's the delivery. That is going to be a strike on the corner, and then diving back into first as the throw is down to first base from the catcher, and back safely is Kiana Pogreski. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ellie Christensen at the plate for Manti, trying to get the runner from first around. We'll see if she can. Here's the delivery. Swing and a pop-up back behind the backstop, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Christensen takes a couple of practice swings. Beautiful day here at Spanish Fork Softball Complex. A few clouds in the distance, but sunny skies. Here's the pitch from Rook. Swing and a shot to right field. It's not going to carry enough to get over the second baseman's head as it's caught for the out by Delcia Lamb. That'll finish off the Templars. They get no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. Union Cougars will have Marley Horrocks, Delcia Lamb, and Mason Nielsen when we come back on Centricom Channel 10.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
And we're back once again on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. Again, a special thanks to our gold sponsors for this broadcast, Intermountain Power Service Corporation and National Vinyl Products. Well, the Templars get 1 hit from Kiana Progreski, but the other 3 batters are out, and that ended the inning for Manti with no runs. Here comes Union at the bottom half of the first with Marley Horrocks, the center fielder, starting it off. Delcia Lamb, the second baseman, bats second, and Mason Nielsen, the shortstop, will bat third. Again, this is the one-loss bracket semifinal. The winner takes on Grantsville, waiting in the championship game later on today, and will need to beat Grantsville twice to win the state championship. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey. As she starts the game for Manti, an off-speed delivery is going to be over for a ball. Looks like it was a little high. So back into the box comes Marley Horrocks. Horrocks, the right-handed hitter, looks at the pitch, and that one's going to be on the outside of the plate. Just too far outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on the batter for Union. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey in the circle. She wheels and fires. Swing and a shot up the middle, and diving. Lexi Alder can't get to it. A leadoff base hit for Marley Horrocks. Just out of the reach of Lexi Alder, gave it a good effort but couldn't get to it. And Union has the runner on first with nobody out.
At the plate for the Cougars, the second baseman, number 3, Delcia Lamb.
Delcia Lamb up to bat with a runner at first. We'll see if the runner takes off for second on this first pitch from Kate Mackey. Here's the delivery. Bunt is down. Nice bunt. That's a base hit right towards the second baseman, past the pitcher, and first and second on back-to-back base hits for the Union Cougars. That'll bring up Mason Nielsen as the Cougars are rolling here in the first inning.
Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Mason Nielsen.
That'll bring up Mason Nielsen, the number 3 hitter for Union. She bats from the right side of the plate. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Here's the Mackey pitch from Manti. She's going to bunt. She lays it down, but it goes foul. Rolls to the backstop slowly. So no balls and 1 strike to Mason Nielsen. Waving her bat from the right side. Here's the pitch from Mackey. She wheels and fires. The ball is too high. Knocked down by Jada Shaw. The runners retreat back to second and first. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. As that one was a ball. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey in the circle. Wheels and fires outside for a ball. On deck for the Cougars is Madison Hadlock. Nobody out, runners at first and second for the Cougars here in the bottom of the first. No score. There's the bunt. That one is down. Throw to first is in time, but it was called a foul ball, so the runners will retreat back to their bases again. So Mason Nielsen hanging around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No runs in for either team, but now Union threatening. Here's the pitch. High and outside for a ball from Kate Mackey. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey. She looks at Jada Shaw, her catcher, fires it in. That one is going to be strike 3, rung up on the strikeout looking. So Kate Mackey gets her first K of the game. And that'll bring up Madison Hadlock, the number 4 hitter.
Off the back of the first baseman, number 4, Maddie Hadlock.
Here's the Kate Mackey pitch on the way. Bunt squared around. There's a throw down to third, and not in time. The runners both advance to second and third on the steal. And now 2 runners in scoring position for the number 4 hitter, Madison Hadlock. One swing of the bat, it could be 2-0 Union. Kate Mackey trying to get the number 4 hitter. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a shot to left field, but that is a line drive foul territory. And strike 1. Kate Mackey now with a 1-1 count, 1 out here. In the bottom of the first, runners at second and third for Union. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Madison Hadlock went through that one. Hadlock plays first base for the Cougars. Wearing number 4. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey. That one is low for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the number 4 hitter for Union with a golden opportunity with runners in scoring position at second and third. Back-to-back base hits for the Cougars to lead off the game. Kate Mackey trying to get the second out here. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a pop-up, but it's going to go foul over the backstop out of play. Back to the box will come Madison Hadlock. Kate Mackey in the circle. 2-2 delivery coming to Hadlock, the number 4 hitter. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive foul again. Got around on that one. Couldn't keep it fair as that was a nice inside pitch by Kate Mackey. Kate Mackey in the circle, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Another strikeout for Kate Mackey. Back-to-back strikeouts now with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Mallory Bostic, the catcher. So it looked like promising for Union is waning now with the pitching of Kate Mackey. Back-to-back Ks, and now the right-handed hitter, Bostic, is in there. With runners at second and third. Can the Templars get out of this bottom of the first unscathed? We'll see. Here's the pitch. And that is high for a ball. Kate Mackey now delivers the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen in the dirt from the batter, Bostic. On deck, Brindley Bartlett. And then the designated player, Abby Earl. No score in this one between Manti and Union in this 3A state 1-loss bracket semifinal. Runners at second and third for the Union Cougars. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey. The 1-1 delivery. Oh, a changeup right over, but just a bit high for a ball. Had the batter fooled right there. We've got Mallory Horrocks at third and Delsha Lamb at second for the Union Cougars. And batting with 2 outs in the bottom of the first, Mallory Bostic with a 2-1 count. Kate Mackey wheels and deals. Swing and a pop-up back over the backstop, out of play for another foul ball. Strike 2. So after giving up back-to-back base hits, the Templars 1 strike away from getting out of the jam with runners at second and third for Union. Kate Mackey needs 1 more strike to take care of Mallory Bostic. Bostic, a very good hitter, 1 swing, and it could be 2-0 Union. Mackey in the circle, looks at the catcher Jada Shaw, now rocks and fires. That's high for a ball. Full count. First base is open, but Kate Mackey doesn't want to issue a walk here. She needs 1 strike for the strikeout. Stepping back in is Bostic. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in the infield. Jada Shaw behind the catcher, and no one catches it. The Templars a chance to get out of a jam. And instead of coming in and making the catch, coming in as the pitcher, Kate Mackey, that should have been her ball. If her catcher's disoriented, she lets it drop. It's tough to spin around in a circle and find that ball when you're coming in one direction into the ball. You can make the catch easier, and Mackey missed an opportunity there. So new life for Mallory Bostic. Here's the 3-2 delivery from Kate Mackey. On the way, ball 4. And that could come back and hurt the Templars here as the bases are jammed, and Brindley Bartlett comes up to the plate. Brindley Bartlett, the left fielder. Brindley, the right-handed hitter, steps into the box. Kate Mackey trying to get out of a jam now with the bases loaded in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a base hit goes to center field. That's going to go to the wall. That may clear the bases. 1 run comes in, 2 runs come in. And here comes the 3rd run. So the missed foul ball at home plate proves very costly for the Manti Templars, as coming through with a 3-run double is going to be Brindley Bartlett. And the Union Cougars lead the Manti Templars 3-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Mistakes hurting the Manti Templars right now. They're going to be big in this game. And that's a 3-run mistake right there by the Templar defense. So 2 outs, that'll bring up for the Union Cougars, Abby Earl.
Number 11, Abby Earl.
There's the first pitch. That is over for ball 1. On deck is Megan Foote. In the hole is Tori Ross. 2 outs here, a big 2-out rally for the Union Cougars. Runner at second now. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey. Outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down here in the inning. Here's the pitch from Mackey in the circle. And that one's going to be low for a ball. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey in the circle for the Manti Templars, trailing 3-0. There's the pitch. That's high and outside for a ball. I'm sure that opportunity on that foul ball lingering in the head of Kate Mackey right now, as she's given up 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning and now struggling to get out of the inning. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. That's going to be trouble going back. The Templars again almost colliding the shortstop of the second baseman, and finally Maddie Cox makes the catch as Lexi Alder drops off. So the Templars get out of the inning, but not before the big damage is done. A 3-run double by Brindley Bartlett And the Union Cougars lead after one full inning of play, 3-0 over the Manti Templars. Coming up for Manti in the top of the second, Jada Shaw, Kate Mackey, and Danielle Hatch when we return to Centricom Channel 10.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Their Feed Grit product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA Country Store, Steve Regan stores, or on their website at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or the web. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports UAB High School athletics.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Drs. B. Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Reagan Fales, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioners Robin Horton, Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hollingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options, with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
We're back once again here on Centricom Channel 10, Local 10.tv. Mike Trena, Barrett Hilton, and Taylor Thompson with you, bringing you live coverage here on Centricom Channel 10 as the Manti Templars are taking on the Union Lady Cougars in the one-loss bracket semifinal. A berth to the state championship game on the line. Here's the first pitch from Allie Rook. That is low for a ball to the first batter of the inning, Jada Shaw. Up next is Kate Mackey and then Danielle Hatch for the Templars. Here's the second pitch. Right-handed batter looks at ball 2 from Allie Rook. So a big 3-run double in the bottom of the first inning by Brynlee Bartlett. The difference in this game right now, there's the pitch, and that one is going to be over for a strike from Allie Rook. Two balls, one strike, nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Jada Shaw, the Templar catcher, at the plate. Here's the pitch. That is inside, low for a ball. Allie Rook in the circle, looks at the dugout. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a shot to center field. Well hit by Jada Shaw. This one is gone. A home run by Jada Shaw.
That's a solo shot. Home run by number Jada Shaw.
So Jada Shaw gets one of the 3 runs back they gave up in that bottom of the first. Jada Shaw rips a dead center solo home run to make it 3-1 in favor of Union. Shaw hit a 3-run homer against the North Sanpete Hawks yesterday in the elimination game between the Sanpete County rivals. It was a walk-off, bottom of 11, 3-run home run to win that game.
Now batting the pitcher, number 30, Kate Mackey.
Kate Mackey will step to the plate for the Templars, trailing by 2. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch from Allie Rook. That one is going to be at the knees, but just below for a ball. 3-1, Union leading Manti here in the top of the second inning. Solo shot by Jada Shaw, we just witnessed. Here's the pitch to Kate Mackey. Brushes close to her, but inside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Beautiful day for softball here in Spanish Fork, Utah. These games, of course, rained out last weekend. Here's the pitch on the way to Mackey. That is high. No, it's right at the chest for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Then, of course, yesterday, early on, the games had a rain delay and lightning delay, so we started an hour and a half late, but got all the games finished as we finished up with the Manti Carbon game about 11:30. There's a swing and a foul into the screen behind home plate for Kate Mackey. Brings the count to 2-2. Special thanks to Intermountain Power Service Corporation and National Vinyl Products, our gold sponsors, for bringing you this broadcast. On deck is Danielle Hatch for Manti. The designated player, Brynlee Goulding, is in the hole. Here's the pitch, 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Kate Mackey goes down swinging. So Allie Rook gets her first strikeout of the game. And one out will bring up Danielle Hatch, head coach Susan Hatch's daughter, playing this game as the designated player. Gentry Young was the designated player the last couple of games yesterday, but she struggled, and now replacing Young with Hatch in this game as she steps in from the right side. Nobody on. Here's the pitch from Rook. Over the plate for a strike. No balls, one strike, one out on the Templars. At bat, Danielle Hatch. The right-handed hitter looking at the Allie Rook pitch. She wheels and deals. That one is going to be high for a ball. Templars trail 3-1 here in the top of the second inning. Led this inning off with a solo shot to center field from Jada Shaw for a home run. There's the pitch. That one is over for strike two. Hatch was frozen on that one. Didn't take a cut. And now a 1-2 count on the batter, Danielle Hatch. Rook looks to the dugout, gets the sign. Now windmill motion, fires high for a ball. So alternating balls and strikes, Allie Rook here, and Danielle Hatch hasn't swung the bat yet. She'll need to swing it here. She has 2 strikes on her if it's close. Union led off the game in that bottom of the first with a 3-run double. There's a shot down the first base line, foul on the ground. Cougars started off with back-to-back singles in the bottom of the first from Marley Horrocks and Delcy Lamb. Then Kate Mackey got 2 strikeouts in a row. Then they had Mallory Bostic with a pop-up at the plate, and it bounced at the plate as neither the pitcher nor the catcher caught it. Here's the pitch. That one's low for a ball. Full count on Danielle Hatch. That proved costly for Manti because the next batter up, Brindley Bartlett, hit a 3-run double to put Union on top 3-0. Allie Rook in the circle. 3-2 pitch coming, and that's high for a ball. Danielle Hatch draws a walk. Brindley Goulding will come up for Manti. Her first time seeing Allie Rook.
Coming to the plate for the Templars, the center fielder, number 17, Brindley Goulding.
Goulding at the plate. The number 8 hitter, number 9 hitter, Amy Squire, is on deck. Here's the pitch from Allie Rook. Bunt is down. A beautiful bunt down to the third base line. Throw to second is in time to get Danielle Hatch. Wow, the Cougars played well defensively there. It was a fine bunt, just carried a little too far, a little too quickly from the Manti batter, and allowed the lead runner to get thrown out at second base.
Second out brings to the plate the first baseman, number 12, Amy Squire.
Brindley Goulding gets to first base on a fielder's choice. And now with 2 outs at the plate will be Amy Squire. Boy, Amy Squire had a big hit last night's game. The Templars were down by a score of 8-6, and she jacked a 2-run home run as the number 9 hitter to tie the game at 8. Here's the pitch from Rook. That's high for ball 1. Brindley Goulding stays at first base despite the fake throw from the catcher, Mallory Bostic. 3-1, Cougars lead the Templars here in the top of the second inning. 2 outs on the Templars. Here's the pitch to Squire. That is over for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thanks again to Carl's Jr., Centricom Channel 10, Beaver Medical Clinic, Nephi Federal Credit Union, and Central Valley Medical Center, our silver sponsors. Here's the pitch swung on. That one's drilled on a line drive down the left field line, but foul. Just pulled it a bit too much, did Amy Squire. Our other silver sponsors include Central Valley Medical Center, Azomite, Jones New Mill Engineering, and Juab County, presenting Restless Heart in concert August 9th. Get your tickets now at juabcountyfair.com. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's in the dirt, gets away, and the runner goes down to second base. Goulding, catcher cannot find it, rounding second. Looking at third, but not going, is going to be Brindley Goulding. So a pass ball gets the runner to second, and now with 2 outs, the Templars can get another run if Amy Squire can get a base hit. Squire now, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the Top of the second inning. 3-1, Union leads Manti. Runner in scoring position for the Templars, Goulding at second. Here's the pitch from Allie Rook of Union. That's inside for ball 3. So a full count on Amy Squire. Will Allie Rook give back-to-back walks to the Templars to get to the top of the order? I'm sure Rook doesn't want to do that. Here's the pitch from the circle. Swing and a pop up to the infield. That should end the inning. Going back is the first baseman to make the catch. And Madison Hadlock does. And the Templars are retired with the pop up to the first baseman. So the Templars get 1 run on 1 hit, a home run by Jada Shaw as the Templars cut into that Union lead. 3-1 Union. We'll be back for the top or bottom of the second inning. We'll have Megan Foote, Tori Ross in the top of the order, Marley Horrocks when we come back on Centricom Channel 10.
You ever look up at the stars and wonder, how do they pack all that taste into these charbroiled sliders that start for just $1? Magic. Charbroiled sliders starting at just $1. Only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
If you got $5, you could get like 9.96 inches of sandwich. Woo! Or you can get a real meal with a charbroiled double cheeseburger, dog, fries, and a cookie. The $5 All-Star Meals, only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Coming to the Juab County Fairgrounds this August is country group Restless Heart in concert. Get tickets now at juabcountyfair.com. Get advance tickets now for Restless Heart in concert at the Juab County Fairgrounds at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, August 9th. Floor seating is just $30. Reserve seating, $20. Get your tickets now at juabcountyfair.com.
We're back once again on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. Mike Trina, Barrett Hilton, our producer, and our cameraman, Taylor Thompson, bringing live coverage of the 3A state semifinal in the one-loss bracket between Manti and Union. Union Cougars coming up to bat, leading 3-1 here in the bottom of the second. Kate Mackey in the circle for Manti. Here's the pitch for Mackey, and it's a swing and foul back to the screen for strike 1 for Megan Foote, the right fielder. On deck is Tori Ross, the number 9 hitter, and then the top of the order with Marley Horrocks in the hole. Kate Mackey in the circle has 2 strikeouts on the day. Here's the pitch, and that one gets away from her a little high on the changeup. Ball 1. 3-1, Union leading Manti. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey. That is low for a ball. In the 2A one-loss bracket semifinal, Enterprise leading Beaver right now 5-0. The winner plays Gunnison for the 2A state title after that. Winner of this game plays Grantsville for the 3A state title here at Spanish Fork. There's the pitch over the plate for a strike. Watching it go by was Megan Foote. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning for the Union Cougars. Kate Mackey rocks and fires from the circle. That one gets away from her inside for ball 3. Stretches the count to full. Mackey doesn't want to lose the leadoff hitter for Union here at the bottom of the lineup. Here's the pitch for Mackey. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Staying alive is Megan Foote. Tori Ross will be on deck. She'll bat next. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey, the 3-2 delivery. Swing and a pop-up, but that's going to go out of play again as well. So fighting off the pitches is Megan Foote, doing it very nicely. The Union Cougars started off this tournament on May 10th, Thursday, beating South Summit 12-1. And then they beat Carbon 7-4 yesterday, and then lost to Grantsville 11-1 to be knocked down into this game against Manti. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Kate Mackey got her on the change. And Megan Foote is the 3rd strikeout victim of Kate Mackey. Tori Ross, the number 9 hitter for the Cougars, will come up to the plate. She's a left-handed batter.
The third baseman, number 5, Tori Ross.
Manti Templars started the tournament on May 10th with a victory over Grand, 11-1. Lost to Grantsville yesterday, 5-0. Here's the first pitch for Mackey. The bunt is on. It is laid down. Mackey picks it up and not going to get the speedy runner as Tori Ross beats it out for a base hit. Templars then drop down into the one-loss bracket and beat San Pete County rival North San Pete 12-9 in 11 innings in a thriller there with a walk-off 3-run homer. Then beat Carbon last night 11-10 in a come-from-behind 7th inning 2-out rally to beat Carbon and make it into this game. Here's the pitch from Kate Mackey. Outside corner for a strike. Nice pitch painting the corner for Kate Mackey. The batter is Marley Horrocks, who in the first inning hit a single and scored on a 3-run double by Brindley Bartlett. Tori Ross at first base, stays put. There's the swing, popped up. It's going to go back out of play behind home plate. Tori Ross at first base with 1 out. First batter of the inning, Megan Foote, struck out. Kate Mackey now in the circle, wheels and fires, and that one gets away from her on the change for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is the second baseman, Delcy Lamb, and then Mason Nielsen. Kate Mackey facing the right-handed batter, Marley Horrocks. Here's the pitch. Inside and tight for ball 2. Union 3, Manti 1 in the bottom of the second inning. Here on this championship day at the 2A and 3A state tournaments. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and that is just fouled on the third base line, and diving Kiana Progreski couldn't get to it, but it was foul anyway. So the count remains 2-2 with 1 out. Runner at first base for the Union Cougars in Tori Ross. Kate Mackey trying to retire Marley Horrocks for the first time. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Got her on the outside pitch. Second strikeout of the inning for Kate Mackey, and 4 strikeouts in all for the Templar hurler. And now with 2 outs, that'll bring up Delcy Lamb, the second baseman.
Number 3, Delcy Lamb.
Delcy, of course, in the first inning, singled on a bunt. Perfectly placed bunt between the pitcher and first base. It rolled all the way to the second baseman, who wasn't there because she was covering second. So a nice base hit on the bunt. We'll see if she does it again. Here's the pitch, and the slap hitter takes ball 1. Here's the left-handed hitter at the plate. There's the pitch, and that one is outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. What number do we have on the plate? Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a strike, but the runner takes off for second and gets to second safely, a stolen base. So now a runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Delcy Lamb. Here's the pitch from Manti's Kate Mackey. Trying to get the final out of the inning. 2-1 delivery on the way. Swing and a pop-up. And going over the third baseman, Progreski makes the catch while looking into the sun. And the Templars get out of the inning unscathed. 3-1 Union as we head to the top of the third inning. For the Manti Templars, we'll have up the top of the order, Maddie Cox, Lexi Alder, and Kiana Progreski when we return here on Centricom Channel 10.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Welcome back once again here on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. Mike Trainer broadcasting live with Barrett Hilton, our producer, and Taylor Thompson, our cameraman. There's the pitch from Allie Rook to lead off the top of the third inning with Manti trailing Union 3-1. Maddie Cox at the plate. She grounded it out to the pitcher her first time up in the first inning. Now batting in the third, takes ball one. Here's the pitch. That's ball two outside. Here's the pitch to Maddie Cox on the way. Swung on and missed for Maddie for strike one. 2 balls and a strike on the Templars' second baseman, batting from the left side. Trying to get a base runner on here at the top of the lineup for Manti. Allie Rook wheels and fires. There's the bunt popped up. She's out as the third baseman comes in. Tori Ross makes an easy catch. Not able to get the bunt down is Maddie Cox, and she's retired. That'll bring up Lexi Alder for the Templars, the shortstop. She grounded it out to the second baseman her last time up in the first inning. On deck, Kiana Progreski, and then Ellie Christensen, the number 4 hitter, if the Templars get to her. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen for Lexi Alder. First pitch swinging, but caught the end of the bat. Allie Rook hasn't been phenomenal on the strikeout. She has 1 strikeout, but she gets the Templars off balance, and a lot of them popping up or grounding out. Here's the pitch, and that is over for a strike. Nice pitch by Allie Rook. Cougars lead by 2, 3-1, due to a bottom of the first inning 3-run double by Brinley Bartlett. The Templars' run came on a second inning leadoff home run by Jada Shaw. Here's the pitch. Inside, almost rung her up for the looking strikeout, but just too far inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the third on Manti. Lexi Alder at the plate for the Templars. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2. Good placement of the ball, though, by Allie Rook. Those are tempting to go after, but Lexi Alder very disciplined and holds up. Looking at her wrist is Rook. The 2-2 delivery, swinging a ground ball up the middle for a base hit as it gets past the shortstop diving, and Lexi Alder is on. 1 for 2 on the day is Lexi Alder with that base hit. That'll bring up Kiana Progreski, the third baseman. She singled back in the first inning for the only Templar hit prior to the home run by Jada Shaw, and now that single by Lexi Alder. 3 hits for the Templars in this game on Allie Rook. Right-handed batter steps in, has enough power to put it over the fence. That would tie the game if she were able to do that. Here's the pitch, swing, and a foul back to the screen. Strike 1. Thanks again to Beaver Valley Hospital, our bronze sponsor. Union 3, Manti 1 here in the top of the third. Runner at first for Manti with 1 out. Kiana Progreski at the plate. Here's the pitch. Over for a strike. Stealing second is Lexi Alder. No throw. Good time to take a steal there for Lexi Alder. She made it easily. Taking a strike was Progreski, but she'll take the strike to put the runner in scoring position for a hit here. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Kiana Progreski could cut the lead to 1 with a base hit. Here's the delivery from Rook. Swing and a pop-up. This could be trouble. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Not on the run was Lexi Alder, because if that was caught, she could have been doubled off, but the Templars do get first and third out of it. As Lexi Alder makes it to third, and Kiana Progreski with the bloop single to right field gets to first base. Ellie Christensen will bat now for the Lady Templars.
Coming to the plate for the Templars, the right fielder, number 11, Ellie Christensen.
Here's the pitch from Allie Rook in the circle. And that's over for a strike. Taking off for second and sliding in easily is Kiana Progreski. So now the tying run at second base in a 3-1 game in favor of Union. Templars at the plate now with Ellie Christensen, their number 4 hitter. Allie Rook in the circle. Wheels and fires, swinging a ground ball, is going to go to the shortstop. She fields it, throws to first in time, but one run will score on the sacrifice ground ball by Ellie Christensen. And going to third after Lexi Alder scores is Kiana Progreski. So an RBI by Ellie Christensen as the shortstop throws her out. That was Mason Nielsen making the throw.
And the catcher, number 8, Jada Shaw.
Jada Shaw, who just hit a home run last inning, back to the plate with 2 runners on. Here's the pitch. That is high. No, it's in there for a strike. Two outs in the inning. Runner at third base. Tying run at third in a 3-2 game. Union leading. Here's the Allie Rook delivery. High for a ball, and going back into second is Kiana Progreski. Progreski at third with 2 outs on the Templars. Jada Shaw at the plate. There's a pitch. That is over for a strike. Nice pitch by Allie Rook. So the tying run at third. Templars trying to tie the game here in the top of the third inning. The bottom half of the inning, Mason Nielsen will bat, the number 3 hitter, then Madison Hadlock and Mallory Bostic. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball down the third baseline, just foul over the bag. That would have easily have scored Kiana Progreski. But it's a foul ball for a 1-2 count with 2 outs here on Jada Shaw. Jada 1 for 1 with a home run to lead off the second inning. Allie Rook trying to retire her and keep this a 1-run game in favor of Union. Here's the Rook delivery. Swing and a pop-up goes foul out of play, third base side. Grantsville Lady Cowboys awaiting the winner of this game in the state championship. Grantsville, of course, hasn't lost yet, so they would need to be beaten twice in this double elimination tournament to be knocked off in that championship game. The right-handed batter, Jada Shaw, the catcher. 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ground ball. Going to go to the shortstop. Fielded there. The throw all the way across by Mason Nielsen is in time as she fired that and got the Manti catcher and keeps it a 1-run game in favor of Union. It's the Cougars 3, Templars 2 coming up to bat in the bottom half of the second inning, or third inning, excuse me. It'll be Mason Nielsen who just made that play, Madison Hadlock, and Mallory Bostic. When we come back on Centricom Channel 10's coverage of the 3A State Softball Tournament from Spanish Fork Softball Complex.
The trail is calling. Every turn, hill, and fallen log is screaming your name. And you're ready because you have the right type of power and agility to answer the call. Introducing the Honda Pioneer 1000 with best-in-class 999cc engine and the industry's only 6-speed fully automatic dual-clutch transmission. Check out the Honda Pioneer 1000 at Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi. Garrett Honda, our family serving your family for over 50 years.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
They come running. Let's swab. They want and welcome your business.
We're back once again here on Centricom Channel 10. A special thanks to our gold sponsors, Intermountain Power Service Corporation and National Vinyl Products. The Manti Templars trail the Union Cougars here in the bottom of the third inning, 3-2 in this tight ball game in this one-loss bracket semifinal. Kate Mackey is the pitcher for Manti. Leading off the bottom of the third is going to be Mason Nielsen, the shortstop. She struck out her first time seeing Kate Mackey. Madison Hadlock on deck and Mallory Bostic in the hole. Beautiful day for softball here at the Spanish Fork Softball Complex. 3A state championship game coming up after this game, with the Grantsville Cowboys playing the winner of this one. Kate Mackey in the circle, wheels and fires. Swing and a deep fly ball to left field. This one is hooking. Is it fair? It's foul. Well, that had the distance for a home run, but it carries foul from Mason Nielsen. (3-2), Cougars lead the Templars. Kate Mackey, watch that one go long. Now we'll see what she comes at her with here. Here's the Mackey pitch. That one's over, just a bit low for a ball. Here comes Kate Mackey with a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Mason Nielsen. And now Kate Mackey has her set up for her second strikeout in as many at-bats. Mason Nielsen steps in, the right-handed hitter, watches the pitch come in, swings, and slices it foul into the fence, first base side. Good crowd showing up here for this semifinal game between Manti and Union. Kate Mackey now with nobody on, nobody out, with a 1-2 delivery to Mason Nielsen of Union. Here's the pitch, and that one almost caught her. She was fooled by the changeup, but the ball was just a bit outside. Two balls, two strikes. Kate Mackey steps on the rubber again. Windmill motion, fires, and that's outside for ball 3. A full count on Mason Nielsen. Enterprise leading Beaver in the 2A one-loss bracket semifinal, 5-0 in the third inning. Here's the Kate Mackey pitch. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to the shortstop, Lexi Alder. She lets it go through her glove for an error. So reaching first base on an error is Mason Nielsen. Mistakes are what's going to hurt one team and give the win to the other. The Templars have had 2 mistakes in the game thus far, 2 errors, one on a pop-up in foul territory that bounced right in front of the plate. Neither the pitcher nor catcher caught it. Resulted in a 3-run double following that. And now the leadoff runner is on an error by the shortstop. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball, foul on that nice line shot from the batter, Madison Hadlock. Hadlock playing first base, struck out her first time at bat in the first inning. 3-2, Union leads Manti. Union with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the pitch. That one's low, bounces to the catcher Shaw. Runner stays put at first. Mason Nielsen at first, Madison Hadlock batting. On deck, Mallory Bostic in the hole, Brindley Bartlett, who hit that 3-run double to put Union on top. Kate Mackey rocks and fires. Outside for a ball. Struggling a bit to get that ball over. At this at-bat, as she's down in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Madison Hadlock steps back in. Runner at first base goes, and there's a hit. Base hit over the third baseman's head into left field, and back-to-back batters are on. Again, nobody out. Last time the Cougars did this, they scored 3 runs. Runners at first and second. Hadlock at first, Nielsen at second, and Mallory Bostic comes up to the plate. She walked and scored her first time up. The right-handed hitter steps in. Kate Mackey in the circle. In trouble again here in this bottom of the third. Here's the pitch from the Manti hurler. Bunt is on. It is down. Throw to first is in time for the out. And the runners advance. Kiana Progreski almost had a chance to spin and throw that to third for the lead runner, but didn't want to take the chance. So Mallory Bostic sacrifices the runners over. With 1 out now, the Cougars have 2 chances to get 2 more runs across the plate. Brindley Bartlett, who has the double, 3 RBI double at the plate. There's the pitch. That's high for a ball. On deck, Abby Earl. In the hole, Megan Foote. Thanks again to our silver sponsors, Carl's Jr., Centricom Channel 10, Beaver Medical Clinic, Nephi Federal Credit Union, as well as Central Valley Medical Center and Azamite. Here's the pitch from Mackey. The 1-0 delivery swung on. That is popped up, a high pop-up into right field or center field. Caught by Brinley Goulding. She'll fire it home, and a good throw. Jada Shaw throws it back to third. Back in time is the runner. So a great job by Brinley Goulding to come in and make that catch. So now there are 2 outs in the inning, and Kate Mackey will have Abby Earl at the plate.
Abby Earl.
A base hit scores 2 for the Cougars, most likely. Kate Mackey trying to get out of another jam here. Can the Templars defense help her out? Here's the pitch from Mackey. That's low and rolls to the catcher for ball 1. Union looking for another crack at Grantsville as they were 10-run by Grantsville, 11-1 in that championship side semifinal yesterday. 3-2 they lead here over Manti. Runners at second and third. Mackey pitching to Earl. Swing and a line shot to center field. In for a base hit. 1 run will come around and score, and that'll be it as Brinley Goulding gets it in. But delivering again, Abby Earl. Well, at least for the first time, the Cougars get a 2-out single. So runners at the corners for the Union Cougars. They lead 4-2 over Manti.
At the plate for the Cougars, the right fielder, number 12, Megan Foote.
So the Cougars get an unearned run as Mason Nielsen scores. She reached on an error by Lexi Alder in this inning. So that comes back to haunt the Templars. And there's a pitch from Mackey, and that's ball 1. Megan Foote, the right fielder, struck out in the second inning. On deck is Tori Ross, the third baseman. Here's the Mackey pitch with runners at the corners for Union. 2 outs. There's a pitch over the plate for strike 1. Union 4, Manti 2 here in this one-loss bracket semifinal. Kate Mackey still trying to get out of a jam here. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on. That one is lifted high to left center field. This one could go. Home run. Union, a 3-run homer. And they break this game open 7-2. Megan Foote with a 3-run home run. And the Cougars lead the Templars 7-2. What a crushing hit by Megan Foote. And again, hindsight, those errors really killing the Templars. Had Mason Nielsen been thrown out with that first hit to shortstop, the Templars would already be out of the inning. But another error and a home run, and that's a 3-run blast. So mistakes killing the Templars here. There's the first pitch. And that's in for ball 1. 7-2, Union leads Manti. In a comfortable position right now, heading into that championship game against the Grantsville Lady Cowboys. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's high for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Another 2-out rally by the Union Cougars. They had a 2-out, 3-run first inning, and now a 2-out, 4-run third inning. Here's the pitch. That's over the outside corner for a called strike from Kate Mackey. 2 balls and 1 strike on the left-handed batter, Tori Ross. Ross singled back in the second inning, was stranded at second base. Left-handed slap hitter, has a lot of speed out of that box. Third baseman Pogreski in. Here's the pitch, swing, and a shot back to the screen for strike 2. A 3-run home run by Megan Foote has given the Union Cougars a 7-2 lead in this inning. Here's the pitch for Mackey on the way. Swing and a Foul ball back into the catcher, Jada Shaw. For the Templars in the top half of the fourth inning, they'll have Kate Mackey, Danielle Hatch, and Brinley Goulding. Here's the pitch. That one is outside for a ball. Brings the count to full. In a 7-2 game, 2 outs. The Templars just have not been able to get that last out. The last 3 batters. Mackey wheels and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Going back to the shortstop, Lexi Alder, and makes the catch for the out. And the Templars finally out of the inning, but not before the damage is done. They give up 4 runs in the inning on 3 hits and 1 error as the Union Cougars lead the Manti Templars 7-2. We'll send it back to the studios for a break on Centricom Channel 10.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
National Vinyl Products of Nephi has been a part of Juab County since 2004. The management and staff take pride in supporting the students of Juab High School in the game and in the classroom. The company manufactures high-quality vinyl fencing for a host of uses around the state. If you're 18 years of age and would like to join the workforce at National Vinyl Products in Nephi, please send an email to jobs@nvpfence.com. That's jobs@nvpfence.com. The entire staff and crew at National Vinyl Products wish the Wasps the best of luck this season.
To raise the bar. Together we can make sportsmanship to a higher level by demonstrating respect for the game.
Welcome back once again on Centricom Channel 10. Mike Trena, Barrett Hilton alongside Taylor Thompson running the game for you here from Spanish Fork Softball Complex. A 4-run bottom of the third on a 3-run homer by Megan Foote. And Union leads Manti 7-2, leading off Kate Mackey, the pitcher, is swinging a slow ground ball to the third baseman, fielded there, thrown to first for the out by Tori Ross as she fires it over to Madison Hadlock. And the Manti is quickly first pitch swinging as Kate Mackey down by 5, and she gets out. She struck out back in the second inning and now grounds out to the third baseman here in the fourth for the first Manti out. Danielle Hatch, the designated player, up to bat. She walked back in the third inning, or second inning, and then was thrown out as the lead runner on a ground ball. Here's the pitch. That's over for a strike from Allie Rook. A 5-run lead for Allie Rook. Templars need to chip away a few runs each inning and play better defense. Here's the pitch. That's inside for a ball. 1 strike on Danielle Hatch. Brinley Goulding on deck, and the number 9 hitter, Amy Squire, in the hole. Here in the top of the fourth inning, Manti looking for a base runner with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Hatch watches the ball go inside for ball 2. Juab County is our silver sponsor, presenting Restless Heart in concert this August 9th for the Juab County Fair. Go to the JuabCountyFair.com. That's JuabCountyFair.com for tickets right now. They have them on sale. Jones & Nibble Engineering and Azomite also are silver sponsors. There's a pitch outside. Oh, strike called in the outside corner. Favorable call there from the home plate umpire. Brings it to 2-2 on Danielle Hatch. Allie Rook in the circle. Windmill motion, fires, swinging a foul ball. Danielle Hatch barely staying alive there. Thanks again to Central Valley Medical Center, Nephi Federal Credit Union, Beaver Medical Clinic, Centricom Channel 10, and Carl's Jr. for being our silver sponsors as well. Here's the Rook pitch. Swing and a slow roller back to the pitcher. Throw down to first in time from Allie Rook as she fires it over to Madison Hadlock. 2 outs on the Templars. Brinley Goulding will be at the plate. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the second inning. And right now, Union taking control of this game defensively after they took the lead in this game. They led 3-2 going into the bottom of the third, but they score 4 runs in the bottom half of the third. Lead 7-2 now. There's the pitch. High for a ball on the Templars' Brindley Goulding. Amy Squire on deck. Then the top of the order for Manti. Cougars looking to make it into the state championship game with a win here. Here's the pitch swung on. That one is blooped over the second baseman's head for a base hit for Brindley Goulding. And diving back into the bag is Goulding as the throw came in from the center fielder. Oh, wow, I missed that. Thanks for that. Danielle Hatch was not recorded as an out. They brought her back. The PA announcer is telling me, so that was Danielle Hatch. So they erased that 1-3 put out, called it a foul ball, and that was Danielle Hatch that just hit a single. My mistake, so only one out for Manti. Now Goulding up. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Brindley Goulding at the plate with one out now and a runner at first base and Danielle Hatch. Here's the pitch on the way to Goulding. Inside, ball call for 2 balls and no strikes. Union up 7-2. Manti looking to try to get at least a run to get somewhat back into this ball game. Allie Rook in the circle, fires, swing and a line shot to center field. Right at the center fielder making the catch is going to be Marley Horrocks. And Marley retires Brindley Goulding, the center fielder for Manti.
Second out brings to the plate the first baseman, number 12, Amy Squire.
So Amy Squire with 2 outs comes to the plate, the bottom of the order for Manti. Danielle Hatch on first after a single. Danielle is 1 for 1 in the game with a walk. Amy Squire popped out to the pitcher last time up. Back in the second inning to end that inning. Not wanting to end this inning. Try to keep this one alive for Manti to get to the top of the order with 2 outs. Here's the delivery on the way. Outside for a ball. 3A state softball semifinal in the one-loss bracket between Union and Manti. The Cougars lead the Templars 7-2 with 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch from Allie Rook, the Union pitcher. Swing and a line drive right to the third baseman, and making the catch, Tori Ross, for the final out of the inning. So the Templars get 1 hit, but go down with no runs here in the inning. And the Templars trail by 5 to the Union Cougars. 7-2 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. Up for Union will be the top of the order. Marley Horrocks, Del Shalam, and Mason Nielsen when we come back here on Centricom Channel 10.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center, where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Cougars, hits the top of the lineup, the center fielder, number 7, Marley Horrocks.
Welcome back once again. Mike Train broadcasting on Centricom Channel 10. There's the first pitch, and leadoff batter is up, Marley Horrocks. And she pulls back her bat as she squared around to bunt for ball 1. Here's the pitch, swung on. That one is popped up and out of play. Templars down 7-2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Toss that ball back to field 4 on your way to the hospital.
There's a swing and a nice shot. Going to go to the second baseman. Matty Cox drifts back and catches the pop-up for the first out. So Marley Horrocks is retired, and that'll bring up Del Shalam, the second baseman.
Following the first out is number 3, Delcy Lamb.
Delcy Lamb, the left-handed batter at the plate. She's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored in the first inning and popping out to the third baseman in the second inning. There's the pitch. That one is over for a strike. 1 out here in this inning. Kate Mackey gets a nice call there. Here's the pitch on the way, and that one's going to roll to the catcher, Jada Shaw, for ball 1. Union 7, Manti 2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Union in control of this game to make it to the state championship. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, Lexi Alder. She fields it, fires to first, and safe is the runner at first. Beating the throw was Del Shalam for a base hit.
Coming to the plate for the Cougars is shortstop number 16, Mesa Nielsen.
One of the lost arts of fielding ground balls is charging the ball, and a lot of players are waiting for the ball to make the play, and that allows the runner to make it to first. That was a nicely fielded ball by Lexi Alder. Made the throw, but beating out the throw was Delcy Lamb. There's the first pitch for Kate Mackey to the new batter, Mesa Nielsen. Mesa is 0 for 2, but reached on an error by Lexi Alder and then scored on a single by Abby Earl. Runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch for Mackey, and there's an inside pitch for a ball. Mackey in the circle for Manti. Has gone 3.5 innings, giving up 7 runs to the Cougars. Here's the pitch, and that is on the outside part of the plate for a strike. Now, granted, those runs she gave up were after Templar errors extended the inning. The 2-run or 3-run double in the first inning could have been prevented by a pop-up catch. There's a line shot over the third baseman's head on a rocket of a shot by Mesa Nielsen, first and second for the Cougars. So back-to-back base hits with 1 out for the Cougars, and they have runners at first and second. Well, the Templars had that pop-up at home plate that the pitcher and catcher could not get to. Not that it was too quick. They were just not ready to make the catch and confused and lack of communication. Then an error to lead off the inning by the shortstop for Manti. Extended that inning to allow a 3-run home run by Megan Foote. And now we have a pitching change for Manti as Kiana Pogreski looks like she'll come in. And we'll take a break here on Centricom Channel 10. Manti down 7-2. We'll be back right after this.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
Azomite Mineral Products in Nephi is using a unique deposit to create fertilizers and as a feed ingredient for customers all over the world. Their Feed Grit product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research has indicated its potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA Country Store, Steve Regan stores, or on their website at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or the web. Azomite is excited to be part of the Nephi community and supports Juab High School athletics.
And welcome back once again on Centricom Channel 10. New pitcher, Kiana Progreski, I believe. Tyra Hermanson may be at third base for the Templars. Kate Mackey is out of the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. Comes back out of play. Templars are down 7-2. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. At the plate, Madison Hadlock. Here's the pitch to Madison. Swing and a fly ball to right field. This could be trouble. Ellie Christensen comes in. It drops for a base hit. The bases will be loaded for the Union Cougars. Just put right between the infield and outfield on a tough blooping fly ball. I'm not sure either player could have really made a play on that one. So a base hit.
Mallory Bostic.
Bases loaded, one out. Mallory Bostic at the plate. And the Cougars have the opportunity to break this game wide open, already leading by 5, and with one out, Bostic can make this a blowout. The right-handed hitter steps in, looking at the Kiana Progreski pitch. Here's the pitch from Progreski. Swing and a foul ball. Out of play, first base side. Kiana Progreski with the bases jammed. Trying to get out of a jam. Delcy Lamb's at third. Mason Nielsen at second. There's the pitch. That one's high for a ball. And at first, Madison Hadlock. Back-to-back base hits for the Union Cougars after a pop-out started off the inning with Marley Horrocks. So with one out, 1-1 delivery coming to Mallory Bostic. Here's the pitch. Mallory takes another ball high. (7-2) Cougars lead. One swing of the bat could increase that lead here for Bostic as she steps in with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Templars' Kiana Progreski wheels and fires. That one's on the outside corner for a strike. Throw down to third, not in time by Jada Shaw as Hermanson applies the tag. Getting back safely was Delcy Lamb. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter, Mallory Bostic. Progreski wheels and fires. Outside high for a ball. Nowhere to put the batter. A walk is a run for the Union Cougars, and right now a 3-2 count. In danger of doing that is Kiana Progreski. Here's the delivery by Progreski. Outside ball 4, walks in a run. So the Templars struggling in this game against the Union Cougars as Union leads 8-2 with only one out. And the big inning could continue here. Brinley Bartlett, who already has a 3 RBI double in the game. She flew out to the center fielder back in the 3rd inning, but she could break this game wide open. Here's the pitch from Kiana Progreski. Swing and a foul ball, ground, first base side. No balls, 1 strike. Thanks to Intermountain Power Service Corporation, always sponsoring the local schools in the tournaments, and National Vinyl Products. Both are gold sponsors for our broadcasts. Kiana Progreski in the circle has walked in a run. Walking Mallory Bostic, last batter. Now Brinley Bartlett looking for a big hit. 0-1 delivery from Progreski. That one slips out of her hand and rolls to the catcher, Jada Shaw. Here's the pitch from Progreski. Swing and a pop-up. That's trouble in the outfield. Coming in, Ellie Christensen drops the ball. 1 run will come in. And now there's a player right there tagged out, not moving after the play. And Union makes a mistake there, but another error by Manti. 3 errors have cost them huge. Or was that the third? That is the third out, but the run counts. So they do get the run, but that was the third out on the tag. And the runner from second not going to third. And so the Templars trail 9-2 to the Union Cougars as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Coming up for Manti, Maddie Cox, Lexi Alder, and Kiana Pogreski when we come back here on Centricom Channel 10.
The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors B. Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Reagan Fales, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioners Robin Horton, Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hollingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options, with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
You ever look up at the stars and wonder, how do they pack all that taste into these charbroiled sliders that start for just $1? Magic. Charbroiled sliders starting at just $1. Only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
If you got $5, you could get like 9.96 inches of sandwich. Woo! Or you can get a real meal with a charbroiled double cheeseburger, dog, fries, and a cookie. The $5 All-Star Meals, only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
For the Cougars in the bottom of the 4th, it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the field, and 1 runner left on base. Score at the end of 4 completings of play. Cougars 9, Templars 2. Go up for the Templars in the top of the 5th. It's the top of the lineup, Cox, Alder, and Pogreski.
The Cougars of Onion are ahead. The Onion Cougar are ahead. The keepers of the sacred rule book, the Templars.
And we're back once again on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. Maddie Cox, the first batter, takes a strike from Allie Rook. Allie hasn't been overpowering with her strikeouts, but she has had great placement on the ball and kept the hitters off balance for Manti. She has a 9-2 lead here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Cox and a ground ball to the second baseman. Easy play there as she shuffles it over to the first baseman. And that goes from Delcy Lamb to Madison Hadlock for the first out of the top of the 5th against Manti.
With 1 out, the batter, the shortstop, number 3, Lexi Alder.
Lexi Alder comes up to the plate. She singled and stole a base and scored in the 3rd inning and grounded out to the second baseman back in the 1st. Here's the pitch from Allie Rook of Union. Swing and a deep fly ball for Lexi Alder, but it's going to carry right to the left fielder for the out. Making the catch was Brindley Bartlett.
Brings to the plate the pitcher, number 6.
And Kiana Pogreski will be up to bat. She's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles, 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 3rd. She was stranded both innings on the base paths. 2 outs here for Manti in the top of the 5th. Allie Rook looks to the bench. Now fires the first pitch. That is over for strike 1. Well, the Enterprise Wolves defeated the Beavers 10-0 for the 10-run rule to knock Beaver out of the tournament. They will play the Gunnison Bulldogs for the state championship coming up a little bit later on today in the Class 2A ranks. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line shot to center field, right at the center fielder. She comes in sliding and makes the catch. What a fantastic catch by Marley Horrocks. And that'll end the inning as Pogreski is retired on a fly out to the center fielder. And the Union Cougars lead the Manti Templars 9-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Coming up, Abby Earl, Megan Foote, and Tori Ross, the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Union when we come back here on Centricom Channel 10.
Coming to the Juab County Fairgrounds this August is country group Restless Heart in concert. Get tickets now at juabcountyfair.com. Get advance tickets now for Restless Heart in concert at the Juab County Fairgrounds at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, August 9th. Floor seating is just $30. Reserve seating $20. Get your tickets now at juabcountyfair.com. Don't miss Restless Heart in concert August 9th in Nephi, Utah. Get tickets at juabcountyfair.com.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
We're back once again on Centricom Channel 10's coverage of the 3A State Softball Tournament. One-loss bracket semifinal. It's been all Union thus far in this game on some big hits. 3 RBI double in the first by Brindley Bartlett. Then a 3-run home run by Megan Foote in the third. That's been the big story. They lead 9-2 over Manti. Here's the pitch from Progreski. Inside for ball 1 on the first batter of the inning. The number 7 hitter, Abby Earl. Earl had an RBI single back in the third inning and scored, and then popped up in the first inning to the second baseman. Earl looks at the 1-0 pitch from Progreski. Swing and a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And through the legs of the center fielder, Brindley Goulding, for another Manti error. Their 4th of the game, I believe. Now Megan Foote at the plate. Last time up, she hit a 3-run home run.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Megan Foote.
Well, the bottom of the 5th, the Cougars just need 3 runs to 10-run Manti. Here's the pitch. There's the bunt. It's down, and the runner goes to third. The throw to first is in time for the out. So a sacrifice to get the runner to third base.
First out brings to the plate the third baseman, number 5, Tori Ross.
Tori Ross, the left-handed slap hitter, is 1 for 2 on the day. Singled and stranded at second in the second inning, and then popped up to the shortstop in the third inning. There's a swing and a foul back to the screen for Tori Ross. Top of the order coming up, Marley Horrocks, then Delcy Lamb. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Union 9, Manti 2. Runner at third in scoring position. And here's the pitch from Kiana Progreski. Swing and a miss. Fake throw down to third. Gets the runner to dive back from Jada Shaw. Left-handed batter Tori Ross will step back in. Looking for an RBI here. Here's the pitch, popped up. Jada Shaw makes the catch and then drops it. And still called her out. I guess she had it long enough. And then extended her arm and the ball popped out. So the umpire does call her out. Now they're going to protest here and keep the runner at first base. The third base coach comes down to talk to the umpire. Says that Jada Shaw had the ball long enough for the out. Didn't drop it until she extended her arm to get ready to throw it to the next base. So another pop out by Tori Ross. Runner at third with 2 outs. Top of the order, Marley Horrocks at the plate. She's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored in the first. There's the first pitch. Over for a strike from Kiana Progreski. On deck, Delcy Lamb. 9-2 Union leads here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Progreski spins the ball on her hip, puts it in her glove. Windmill motion and lets her rip. That one is low for ball 1. Marley Horrocks trying to get that 2-out RBI with a runner at third base. Squares around to bunt. Pulls it back, swing and a ground ball. Base hit for an RBI. That one's going to go to the center fielder. She bobbles it, and in for a double is Marley Horrocks. And it's 10-2 in favor of Union. That'll bring up Delcy Lamb as the Templars are reeling here. 2 more runs in this bottom half of the 5th, and their season is over. Union Cougars well on their way to the state championship game to take on the Grantsville Lady Cowboys. Loser of this game will take 3rd place at state. The winner will at least have 2nd with a chance to win 1st. The 2A matchup already set between Gunnison and Enterprise. They're warming up for that championship game, taking place in a few. Here's the Kiana Progreski pitch. That is on the outside corner for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike on the batter, Delcy Lamb. On deck, Mason Nielsen. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball going to the first baseman. She'll just tag for the final out as Amy Squire tags the runner, Delcy Lamb. So an unassisted put out at first base ends the inning, but not before Union gathers another run on 2 hits. A double, RBI double by Marley Horrocks. It's 10-2, Union leading Manti. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Manti will have up Ellie Christensen, Jada Shaw, and Tyra Hermanson when we come back on Centricom Channel 10.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
The trail is calling. Every turn, hill, and fallen log is screaming your name. And you're ready because you have the right type of power and agility to answer the call. Introducing the Honda Pioneer 1000 with best-in-class 999cc engine and the industry's only 6-speed fully automatic dual-clutch transmission. Check out the Honda Pioneer 1000 at Garrett Honda, 563 North Main in Nephi. Garrett Honda, our family serving your family for over 50 years.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning for the Templars, the right fielder, number 11, Ellie Christensen.
Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. For strike 1 for the Manti Lady Templars. Here on the top of the 6th, they trail by 8, 10-2. Templars need a huge rally in the final 2 innings to try to come back and win. They got to deal with Allie Rook, who just hit the corner on a painted strike for strike number 2 on the batter for the Manti Templars, Ellie Christensen. Ellie's had struggles in right field, making some plays, and now at the plate looks to make up for it with a hit. There's a high pitch for a ball. Allie Rook in the circle, wheels and fires. That's high for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Templars with 6 outs to make up 8 runs while trying to hold this highly potent offense of the Union Cougars down. Tall order for Manti, especially with the way they've been unable to hit successfully. This pitcher, Allie Rook, there's a slicing foul ball down the right field line, out of play over the fence. Ellie Christensen, then Jada Shaw, and then Tyra Hermanson in this inning for Manti, and then Danielle Hatch if they get to her. Union scored 3 runs in the first, 4 runs in the third, 2 runs in the fourth, and a run in the fifth. There's a swing and a pop-up in the infield. Second baseman comes over to make the catch, Delcy Lamb. And Ellie Christensen is retired here in the top of the 6th. Now it'll be Jada Shaw, the catcher. Jada is 1 for 2 in the game with a leadoff home run back in the 2nd inning. In the 3rd inning, she grounded out to end the inning to the shortstop. One out here in the top of the 6th, Jada Shaw. The right-handed batter for Manti in. There's the pitch. That one's low for a ball. Into the dirt. Gunnison getting set to play Enterprise for the 2A state championship coming up here around noon. The winner of this game plays Grantsville for the 3A state championship. Here's the pitch from Rook. Low for ball 2 on Jada Shaw. Templars had 2 exciting wins yesterday just to make it into this game for a chance to make it to state. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 3 on Jada Shaw. They had a walk-off 3-run home run by Jada Shaw, who's at the plate now against North Sanpete in an 11-inning game. And then they came back from 2 runs down in the bottom half of the 7th with 2 outs to win that game over Carbon 11-10 last night late at about 11:30 p.m. And now with a 3-1 count, Jada Shaw in there with 1 out, down by 8 runs. This would be the largest comeback of the tournament for Manti if they could come up with it. Union trying to close the door. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2 on Jada Shaw. Nice inside pitch by Allie Rook. She has been fantastic in the circle today. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Allie Rook of Union. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line, foul. And back to the box will come Jada Shaw with the sportsmanship of Mallory Bostic, picking up her bat and handing it to her. Union 10, Manti 2 here in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Jada Shaw at the plate with a 3-2 delivery from Rook. Swing on a changeup, and she fouls it off. Fought that one off hard. And now back in the box will come Jada Shaw. Looking at her wrist after looking at the dugout. Allie Rook, here's the delivery. Swing and a line shot over the second baseman's head, just off her glove for a base hit for Jada Shaw. Shaw 2 for 3 in the game with a home run and now a single. And Manti has a base runner here in the top of the 6th with 1 out.
Number 23, Tyra Hermanson.
Coming up to bat now is Tyra Hermanson. She came into the game as they made a pitching change to Kiana Pogreski. Kate Mackey went out. Tyra Hermanson came in for Kate Mackey to play third as Pogreski vacated third to pitch. And Hermanson has her first at-bat of the ball game now. In the circle is Allie Rook. Rook spins and fires. That one is low. No, it's in there for a strike. Runner at first base is Jada Shaw's speed-up runner. Here's the pitch again from Rook. That one's over for strike 2, and watching 2 pitches go by is Tyra Hermanson right down the middle. No balls, 2 strikes on Hermanson, 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch from Rook. Swing and a shot, foul, down the right field line, way out of play. Cougars have an 8-run lead. A 3-run home run by Megan Foote in the 3rd inning. 2 more runs added on. In the 4th, there's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout on Tyra Hermanson. Allie Rook with another K. Not a lot in the game, as we've mentioned, but that is her 2nd, I believe.
The second out brings to the plate the designated player number 9, Danielle.
Well, I could be wrong on that. There's her 2nd one. Back in the 2nd inning, she struck out Kate Mackey. 2 outs here in the 6th. Top of the 6th, 10-2. Union leading Manti. Now looking at her wrist is Allie Rook for the Union Cougars. In the circle, wheels and fires, swinging a ground ball to the second baseman. Picked up there by Delcy Lamb. Not in time, though, as the runners are safe. She did a nice job of stopping the ball, though. Had a long way to go to get it. So with 2 outs, the Templars have runners at first and second.
The batter is center fielder, number 17, Whitney Golden.
Danielle Hatch gets the base hit. Brindley Goulding at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that is over for a strike. Brindley Goulding reached on a fielder's choice back in the second. Flew out to center field back in the fourth. Brindley 0 for 2 in the game. Here with 2 outs in the top of the sixth. 2 runners on. Swing and a pop-up. That should end the inning to the shortstop. Making the catch, and that'll do it as Mason Nielsen brings it in. The Templars down to their last 3 outs of the season, down by 8. But before that, the Union Cougars come up to bat in the bottom of the sixth. We'll have Mason Nielsen, Madison Hadlock, and Mallory Bostic when we return to our coverage of the 3A State Softball Tournament on Centricom Channel 10.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth inning for Union is the shortstop, number 16, Mesa Nielsen.
Well, a game we expected to be tight has been a one-sided affair as the Union Cougars lead the Manti Templars 10-2 as we head to the bottom half of the sixth inning with the Union Cougars bringing Mesa Nielsen up, Madison Hadlock and Mallory Bostic. Kiana Progreski in the circle, trailing by 8. Templars down to their last 3 outs in the top of the seventh. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line shot, lifting foul, right field line out of play. So 1 strike on Mason Nielsen, who is 1 for 3 in the game. Singled and scored in the fourth. Reached on an error in the third and scored, and then struck out in the first. No balls, 1 strike. Gretzky with some equipment problems now changes the sign, gets the pitch, and fouling it into the screen again for strike 2 is Mason Nielsen. Templars will have up Amy Squire to lead off the top of the seventh. She's 0 for 2. Then Maddie Cox at the top of the order. Lexi Alder will bat third. There's a line shot into center field for a base hit for Mason Nielsen. Mason now 2 for 4 in the game with that single.
Now batting the first baseman, number 4, Maddie Hadlock.
Maddie Hadlock, the right-handed hitter, steps in. Here's the pitch from Kiana Progreski of Manti. On the way, inside for a ball. Well, without our sponsors, we could not bring you this coverage. Carl's Jr., our silver sponsor, Centricom Channel 10, Beaver Medical Clinic, Nephi Federal Credit Union, as well as Central Valley Medical Center. Here's the pitch from Progreski, high for a ball. Also, Azamite, Jones and DeMille Engineering, and Juab County, presenting Restless Heart at the Juab County Fair. Get your tickets at juabcountyfair.com. Our gold sponsors are Intermountain Power Service Corporation and National Vinyl Products. There's a foul back to the screen for the Union Cougars. Madison Hadlock in there. She is 2 for 3 in the game. singled and tagged out in the fourth. Singled and scored back in the third and struck out in the first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line shot goes to left field. That's going to make it to the fence on one hop. Rounding first and going to second for a stand-up double. And now the throw is an error, and the run will come in and score from third base, and the runner will go to third. Another error by the Templars. Their fifth error of the game. And Union just one run away from 10 running Manti. We may not have to go to the bottom of this, or top of the seventh, as the winning run is at third base. Mallory Bostic could end the game with a base hit here, or a deep fly ball on a sacrifice. Kiana Progreski wheels and fires. Swing and a ground ball to the pitcher, and going to first, making the out. The runner stays at third with one out. Little too anxious there for Mallory Bostic. Probably should have taken that at-bat into deeper in the count for a better pitch, but she wanted to end the game quickly. So that'll bring up Brynlee Bartlett to the plate. She is 1 for 3 in the game, had a big 3 RBI double in the first inning. Looking for the game-winning hit here. There's the first pitch, and that is outside for ball one. Winning run at third base, Madison Hadlock. That would be the 10-run rule in this 11-2 game in favor of Union. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed on the changeup. She had her fooled. Brynlee Bartlett will step back in the box facing Kiana Progreski. The Templar hurler. Windmill motion in the circle as she spins the ball. Now fires. Swing and a foul back to the screen for Bartlett. On deck, Abby Earl. In the hole, Megan Foote. Brynlee Bartlett at the plate, 11-2 Union. Base hit wins the game. Swing and a ground ball is going to be foul. Fielded by Hermanson, just in foul territory on that line. Brynlee Bartlett gets another chance. Stepping back into the box is Bartlett with a 1-2 count with one out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a base hit. No, right at the right fielder, caught. The runner is not tagging, so she'll retreat to third. So Manti may get to the top of the seventh or one out away. Abby Earl will be at the plate. Abby's 2 for 3 in the game with 2 singles in the fifth and third, scoring in both innings, and then popping out to the second baseman back in the first. Here's the pitch from Kiana Progreski. Swing and a miss, strike one. Abby Earl. Trying to get that runner in from third, and 10-run Manti here in the bottom of the sixth inning, leading 11-2. Stepping back in is Abby Earl. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Gets away from the catcher, Jada Shaw, and gets it over, but the runner does not go. So ready to go is the batter, Abby Earl, as she steps back in. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled back to the screen. On the changeup, staying alive is Abby Earl. Here's the pitch from Kiana Progreski. 1-2 delivery on the way, and that is high for ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch for Kiana Progreski, trying to extend the Manti season. A base hit wins the game for Union. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at third base is Madison Hadlock. At the plate is Abby Earl. Here's the pitch from Progreski of Manti. Swung on, and that is popped up to the shortstop. Lexi Alder makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Manti trailing 11-2. They'll have 3 outs to make up 9 runs. We'll be back after this on Centricom Channel 10.
National Vinyl Products of Nephi has been a part of Juab County since 2004. The management and staff take pride in supporting the students of Juab High School in the game and in the classroom. The company manufactures high-quality vinyl fencing for a host of uses around the state. If you're 18 years of age and would like to join the workforce at National Vinyl Products in Nephi, please send an email to jobs@nvpfence.com. That's jobs@nvpfence.com. The entire staff and crew at National Vinyl Products wish the Wasps the best of luck this season.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
We're back once again on Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. Mike Traina, Barrett Hilton, and Taylor Thompson with you, bringing you live coverage of the 3A State Softball Tournament. The Union Cougars, 3 outs away from making it into the state championship game against the Grantsville Cowboys later today. They lead the Manti Templars 11-2. And do they have a relief pitcher in? Or is that the same pitcher? Probably would be the same, I'd imagine, but I'm always second-guessing myself in a longer game. Hate those numbers out there. You can't read them on the uniforms. I don't know why they even put them on there. It'll be Manti down to their last 3 outs. It'll be Amy Squire, the number 9 hitter, then the top of the order with Maddie Cox and Lexi Alder. Here's the pitch. High and outside for a ball. Can't imagine they would actually have a relief pitcher come in with such a great job. But I guess that's what they're doing. Maybe saving their best pitcher, Allie Rook, for the championship game against Grantsville. Here's the pitch from the new pitcher. Hard to read those Union numbers. They've got light gray on white, and it makes it very difficult. Is it Madison Hadlock pitching? So 11-2 our score. Here's the pitch from, we believe, Hadlock. Here's the pitch. That's high and outside for a ball. So Hadlock in there in relief of Allie Rook. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for a strike. One ball and 2 strikes, make that 2 balls and 2 strikes to the batter, Amy Squire. Looking at her wrist is Hadlock. Wheels and fires. Outside corner, just missed for strike 3. So now Squire takes the count full for the Templars. 11-2 the score here. Templars don't want that to be a final. There's a foul back to the screen for Amy Squire. Seven hits scattered by Manti through 6 innings of play. They have 2 runs on the board. Union has 11. Here's the pitch on the way. Squire swings, ground ball to the third baseman, fielded there nicely, and thrown to first by Tori Ross. And the out is recorded. Manti down to their final 2 outs of the season. Maddie Cox, who's 0 for 3 in the game, will come to the plate. Grounded out to the second baseman in the 5th, popped out to the third baseman in the 3rd, and then grounded out to the pitcher in the 1st. Leadoff hitter hasn't been on for Manti at all this game, at least when Maddie's been up. It's her 4th time at the plate. Takes ball 1 from Madison Hadlock. There's a swing and a slap to left field coming in, making the catch, the left fielder, Brindley Bartlett. 2 outs. 1 out away for the state championship game, the Union Cougars.
With 2 outs, the batter is shortstop number 3, Lexi Alders.
Lexi Alders 1 for 3 on the day. Flew out to the left fielder in the 5th. Singled and scored in the 3rd, and then grounded out to the second baseman back in the 1st. Templars down to their last out. In relief, Madison Hadlock pitching in relief of Allie Rook, who pitched a fantastic game. Here's the pitch. Off-speed delivery is going to hang high for a ball. Championship game will get underway approximately a half hour after this one ends. Union will play the Grantsville Cowboys, barring a major comeback here. There's a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Hadlock in the circle. Wheels and fires. Outside, strike called in the corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and now Manti down to their last strike of the season. One Sanpete County school will play for a state title today. That'll be the Gunnison Bulldogs. They'll play in the 2A championship against Enterprise coming up shortly. Here's the pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Lexi Alder of Manti with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Union leading Manti 11-2. Here's the pitch. On the way. That is low for ball 3, a full count now for Lexi Alder. Hadlock in the circle looking to end the game and send him into the championship. There's the pitch, swinging a ground ball. Goes to the third baseman, Ross. Ross throws to first and out. Oh, they call her safe. It looked like it was out from this angle, but they call Lexi Alder safe, so the Manti season extended by at least 1 batter right now.
Now batting for the Templars,
Lexi Alder at first base. She's 2 for 4 in the game with that beat-out throw to first and for the base hit. Kiana Progreski at the plate now with 2 outs and Manti down 11-2. Hadlock pitching to Kiana Progreski. There it is. That one is low for a ball. Union trying to punch their ticket to the state title game. They just need 1 more out. Hadlock in the circle. Looks at her wrist. With a runner at first, Lexi Alder of Manti. Here's the pitch on the way. Outside for ball 2. Trying to frame it was the catcher, Mallory Bostic, but too far outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. 11-2 Union. Manti season down to 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line shot, base hit between third and short. Templars first and third with 2 outs, or first and second with 2 outs, excuse me. That'll bring up Jada Shaw, the catcher of Manti, the only one to hit a home run in the game for Manti. One of the 2 Templar runs. She led off the 2nd inning with a home run. And Jada Shaw will not bat. They're going to bring in Gentry Young. So Manti with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Gentry Young at the plate.
Now batting for Manti, Gentry Young.
Young steps in. Umpire not ready yet. Thanks again to our gold sponsors, Intermountain Power Service Corporation and National Vinyl Products. Here's the pitch from Hadlock to Gentry Young, over for a strike. Hadlock not worried about the runners in this game, just needs one more out, concentrating on the batter to get into the state title game. 2 down for Manti. Union 11, Manti 2 here in the top half of the 7th. Here's the wind from Hadlock. Swinging a ground ball, and that will do it to the first baseman, and that is it. Fielded there by the first baseman, not Madison Hadlock, but Delcy Lamb. And she touches first base, and the Manti season is over. The Union Cougars are into the state championship game against the Grantsville Cowboys, beating the Manti Templars by a score of 11-2. Congratulations to the Cougars and their fans. They have another crack at the defending 3A state champ, the Grantsville Cowboys. Thanks again to our sponsors, Intermountain Power Service Corporation, National Vinyl Products, Carl's Jr., Centricom Channel 10, Beaver Medical Clinic, Nephi Federal Credit Union, Central Valley Medical Center, Ezamite, Jones & DeMille Engineering, Juab County presenting Restless Heart in Concert, and Beaver Valley Hospital. For Barrett Hilton, for Taylor Thompson, I'm Mike Trena. Again, your final score, Union 11, Manti 2. Union into the state championship game against Grantsville coming up in about a half hour. Thanks for joining us. Stay with us on Centricom Channel 10 for the championship games in Class 2A and 3A.